Hi, and welcome to this beautiful Yin Yoga session. I have tried to speak into my microphone during this session, but it didn't really work because of all the bird sounds. So now I'm doing a voiceover, and it's not synchronized as you notice. So I hope that you don't mind. You can just keep your eyes closed also during the session if you want to, and I will guide you through. Now sit in a cross-legged seat, close your eyes and just arrive on your yoga mat. Deep inhalations and long and gentle exhale. If you want, exhale out of your mouth with a sigh. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Keep going. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Sit upright, relax your shoulders. Maybe set an intention for this Yin Yoga class. And then bring your right foot in, close to your hip, and the left leg goes over the right into Gomukhasana, cow face. Or in Yin Yoga, this is called shoelace. So both feet are towards your hips and the knees are stacking above each other. Bring your right hand in between your shoulder blades and push the arm towards the back. If you want, you can grab the right hand with your left behind your back and bind, or just hold on to your clothing. Sit here and breathe. And in Yin Yoga, we are trying to find that edge of a pose, that edge that we can hold for a couple minutes. So we go and push us towards that edge, but it doesn't have to be intense because it will get intense through the duration. So just push to the edge, get into the pose and hold. Release the side, and then you bring the right leg a little bit more to the front, like a 90-degree angle. And the left knee is above the right foot and the left foot is above the right knee. So it's the legs are parallel to the mat, stacking, and then you turn your body towards your left knee. You can either hold upright or you walk with your hands a little bit more to the left and lean over your left knee. If you want, flip your palms so they are facing up. Let go. And maybe kiss your knee. Give your knee some love. And just stay in the pose. The breath is very important. With each exhale, you let go of tension. And maybe after a few breaths, you notice that you can adjust the pose a little bit and maybe get deeper into it. But this is Yin Yoga, so you don't push, you just let it happen. Slowly release. Step to the front and do some windshield wipers. And then bring the left foot to the right hip and the right leg stack it above. The right foot goes towards the left foot, the left hip into shoelace. And then you bring the left hand between your shoulder blades and the right hand reaches behind towards the left so you can bind behind your back. Or just hold on to your shirt. Stay and breathe. Enjoy the silence. You can always bring back your focus by focusing on the breath. If your mind wanders away, just focus on your breath. Release. Now stack the lower legs above each other so the ankle is 90 degrees, parallel to the mat. Now the right foot is on top of the left knee and the left foot is below the right knee. Very intense hip stretch, and maybe it looks a bit different and your right knee is further up in the air. Then just stay upright and let gravity do the work. And with every exhale, you let go of the tension in your hips a little bit more. If the flexibility is already there, you can hug your right knee. Give your knee some love. And relax. So in this class I don't use any bolsters, but of course if you have any pillow, any block nearby and you want to utilize it, feel free to always support the pose with a bolster to make it more accessible for you. But it's not really required in this routine. With every exhale, let go and ask yourself, what am I making space for with letting go? What do I allow to come into my life? Slowly come back, open your legs wide into straddle. Sit upright and then slowly walk forward with your hands, but again, don't push yourself too hard. Find that edge that you can hold for a couple of minutes. And again, you can drop the forearms on the floor and drop your head and just stay there. If you sense that you can lower your upper body a little bit more, maybe you want to walk with your hands a little bit more to the front, go ahead and do this. Let gravity do the work. And then come back. Windshield wipers. Bring the left leg a 90 degrees in front of you, and the right leg goes a 90 degrees behind you. Deer pose. You look over your left. Bring the right hand on your left knee or on the mat, and you twist to the left side. You can stay upright and just sit upright and deer pose, or you can bring your forearms also down and relax in this forearm deer pose. Take a deep inhale, and if you feel like, exhale out of your mouth. Do this one more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out of your mouth. What are you ready to let go? What do you want to make space for in your life? Walk back up if you are on your forearms. And then change the side. Bring the right leg in front of you into 90 degrees and the left leg in 90 degrees to the side and behind you. Turn over to the right. Place the hands down on the mat or keep the left hand on the right knee. Whatever feels good. If you want, come on your forearms and stay there. Breathe. Slowly come back on your hands. And bring both legs to the front, windshield wipers. And then there was a butterfly flying around, and that inspired me to do butterfly as the next pose. Now bring the feet close to you. Soles of the feet are touching and your elbows can push the knees down. Sit upright. Sit upright and just enjoy. Or you can walk your hands a little bit to the front, drop your head. Stay there. Breathe. Release and come on all fours. Drop the belly down and round your back. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Now step to the front with your left foot. Drop the hip down. Feel the stretch in the hip flexor. Bring both hands inside. If you want, drop your forearms down into lizard, or here in Yin Yoga we call it dragon pose. If you want, you can move the left foot a bit outside on the outer edge of the left foot and drop the knee to the outside to give you more space to drop the hip low. And then stay and breathe. Slowly come back on your hands, bring the right toes on the mat and then push back into half split. The hip goes back, the left leg is long so you feel the stretch in the hamstring. And then you can sit all the way back on your right heel. This gives you also a toe stretch at the same time. Release, bring the left knee under the hip, step to the front with the right foot, sink low with your hips, Both hands go inside. Feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. And also here, if you wish, you can come on your forearms and move the right leg onto the outer edge of the right foot. Drop the right knee to the outside. Sink low with your hip. Stay. Choose your option. Choose the option that feels right for you today. When your forearms are down, come back on your hands. Tuck the left toes in. Sink the hip backwards towards your left foot and straighten the right leg long into half split, but a half split where you sit on the left heel and feel the toe stretch at the same time. So this is a little bit more intense. Breathe. We are not going to hold this as long. Release. Step to the front and sit down. Find your way to a seated pose. Straighten your legs to the front. Sit upright. Dandasana. Staff pose. Then lift your arms with the inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Either you reach for the feet or you drop the hands on the sides of your lower legs. Palms facing up. Try to keep the legs as straight as you can and just sink forward with your upper body without any force. Caterpillar pose, and you just really relax into that pose without using muscle strength. Slowly come back up. Now as a counter pose, bring the feet in, hip width apart. Push your hips high as you can. Reverse table. And release. Lay down on your back. Bring the right knee to your chest. into half happy baby. So you touch your foot and enjoy half happy baby. Bring the right knee towards the floor, towards the ground. Continue to breathe. Always bring your focus back to your breath. Then bring that knee to your chest and then straighten the right leg and bring the left knee to your chest. Grab the foot with your left hand into half happy baby on the left side. Let that left knee drop down towards the ground besides your body. Stay and breathe. Bring that knee to your chest and then over to the right side. Look over your left shoulder to the left. Try to keep the left shoulder on the floor. Supine twist. Then come back and change the side. Bring your right knee first to the chest and then over to the left side. While your right shoulder stays on the ground, your head turns to the right. And you breathe. Enjoy. Those supine twists are definitely some of my all-time favorites. Don't they feel so good? Then slowly come back, straighten both legs and the arms above your head. And then you move a little bit to the right, like a crescent moon, into Bananasana. So the left side is long while you lean to the right. And then do the same to the other side. Lean all the way to the left with your arms and your legs like a crescent moon or a banana, Bananasana. And the right side is long. And then slowly come back and find your Shavasana. Do any adjustment that feels good for you right now. And then have your hands, your arms next to your body, palms facing up. The legs are long and maybe mat wide apart. The shoulders relax onto the ground, into the ground. Relax your face. Make the space between your eyes big and wide. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue drop down. If it's still pushing up, let it drop down and relax. Ask you one more time, what am I ready to let go? What am I making space for in my life? Continue to breathe as deep as you can, all the way into your core, your chest, and all the way out. Stay like that for a few more minutes. I will bring you back. Slowly bring some movement back into your feet, your fingertips. And today we are going to move into a fetal position to the right. Bring your knees to your chest. It's a movement out of the Fascia maneuvers from Human Garage. So now you want to have the knees as close to your chest as you can. Bring the right hand on your left shoulder and the left hand on your right shoulder. The right foot is above, crosses over the left foot. And now you stay here and hold tight. You give yourself a hug. And here you breathe through the nose in, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then 3, inhale through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out. One more time, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. And then just stay there for a moment and breathe naturally. Tell yourself, I love myself. Say it out loud. I love myself. One more time. I love myself. And then when you're ready, slowly come back up into a seated position, cross-legged, hands on your knees. Keep your eyes closed. Lift the arms up above your head with the inhale. Exhale to your forehead, to your lips, to your heart. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. See you next time.